Hi, this is Greg from London Bridge Bricks and welcome to our first ever LEGO set review. Now, seeing as it's getting festive out there and we love Star Wars, we thought what better set to kick off our review with than a combination of the two. The Star Wars Advent Calendar, set number 75245. Now this retails at £24.99, $39.99 and €29.99 and comes with 280 pieces. So the box displays a scene from what I believe is Act 2. So let's dive in and take a look and see what's behind those Advent Calendar doors. Okay, so straight off the bat, let's look at day one. And we get a Star Destroyer from The Force Awakens. Now we're not exactly starting off with a bang here, but this is meant to be the finalizer. Day two. And we have an Upsilon class Kylo Ren Command Shuttle Micro build. Day three. Gives us a First Order Stormtrooper, the foundation of the First Order movement and a useful addition for anyone building an army. Day four. Gives us a small cannon or turret of some sort. I guess this will go well with the Stormtrooper. Day five. And we get a Poe Dameron Mikrobill X-Wing. It's a pretty good build for something that consists of just 20 odd pieces. And day six. Gives us another micro build. Now this time it's the Resistance Troop Transporter. And this is the ship that we saw General Leia walking out from to greet Han Solo in The Force Awakens. It's a really quirky design with hints of B-Wing about it. Day 7. And we get Chewbacca. Now he comes with a log fire and a porg, albeit a well cooked one. Day 8. And it's the Ahch-To Island. It's okay, and once you've fathomed out what it is you've actually built, you can appreciate the build a little bit better. Day 9. And we get Old Man Luke. Now this is an exclusive to this set and features him in his Ahch-To outfit, sporting a wooden staff and a big fat fish. Into double figures now. Day 10. And we get the Jakku Quad Jumper. Now I've got the full-size version of this in my backlog to build. I'm a big fan of the design. It's just a shame you see it for all of 2 seconds in The Force Awakens. Day 11. Gives us a Microscale turret from one of the Death Stars. Day 12. And it's an Imperial Death Star gunner, looking great there with a detail around his helmet, protecting him from those kyber crystal beams. Just over halfway now, day 13. And we have a mouse droid. It's okay, but there just really isn't really much to it. Day 14. Gives us a Corporate Alliance tank droid. It's alright, but I'm not the biggest fan of the prequels, but I do appreciate them though. Day 15. And it's a battle droid. Again though, these are useful for amassing an army of cannon fodder droids. Day 16. And we have a Microscale battle droid carrier. This was quite cool, and I remember the full size sets came with a lot of battle droids. Day 17. And a basic looking but recognisable escape pod. Day 18. We get a classic Star Wars minifigure, the Rebel Trooper, and I'll be adding him to my Tantive 4 collection. Day 19. And we have a Minok. It's a pretty good Lego representation of the creature, and this particular build happens to be the same one used in the UCS Millennium Falcon. Day 20. And we get a small diorama of Hoth showing the snowy mountains and a large iron cannon that disabled one or two of the Star Destroyers so that the Rebel Alliance could escape and the Empire strikes back. Day 21. And it's a twin pod Cloud City car. Now, just like the Hoth diorama, it's simple and effective and captures one of the classic vehicles from The Empire Strikes Back. Day 22. And it's one of my favourites. It's the Cloud City car pilot. Now before now, he only came in a £300 set, number 75222, Betrayal on Cloud City, and Paul and I have bought him separate from the set, and we paid roughly £10 each for this figure, so he's a pretty good addition to have. Day 23. And gives us a Gonk droid, wrapped up and ready to go. Now he's hilarious and definitely one of the best builds to come from the Advent calendar. And Christmas Eve itself, day 24. And last but by no means least, the return of the Porg, albeit a Santa-inspired version. He's pretty cool and a nice way to round off the Star Wars Advent calendar. I think the minifigures in this set are a really good mix. You have the exclusive Skywalker, the Cloud City pilot who until now only came in an expensive set, and the Rebel Trooper who's always good for massing up, especially if you have the Tantive 4 set. It Elsewhere, there are some smart little micro builds, from the faithful X-Wing to the classic Cloud City twin car. And of course, you have the 3 dioramas, my favourite of those probably being Hoth. Now, the weakest from the Advent Calendar range, in my opinion, is the Mouse Droid. Compared to everything else, there just isn't much to it. My top 3 though has to go to Old Man Luke, the Cloud City pilot, and the most festive of them all, the Christmas Gonk Droid. Now overall, this is a really good Advent Calendar that I'm really happy I bought, and is a big improvement over last year's lacklustre rendition. If there was just one thing that I would have liked to have seen, it would have been the inclusion of the 20th anniversary figure and plate, just like the one we got recently from the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Otherwise, it's a great Advent Calendar that comes with an abundance of spares. Of course, let us know in the comments below what your favourites are, and if you would like to see more reviews from us here at London Bridge Bricks. Thank you as always for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed watching our first ever review. And if you're new to our channel, and if you like what we're doing, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when we bring out new content. And finally, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Those details you can find down in the description below.